So, yeah, NFL Night on the Masked Singer. And there was nary a... Actually, was there even an NFL related song anywhere? Well, no. No, there wasn't. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh. I was about to say, none of these songs have anything to do with with football. But each and every single song that everyone in the Masked Singer had was from a Super Bowl halftime show. But I'll get to that in a minute. So I have a low and high in acts of kindness. I would say that my low is... I guess I would say my low is the fact that even though... look, I get that, Chuck Connor only just finished, the first half of Black 2 and White 2. And there's a whole ton of post-game stuff that he's got to do. But, man, seeing Chuck Conroy at 5 o'clock every day, if you're a longtime fan of Chuck Conroy, then you know that, you kind of fall into a bit of a routine whenever he's on at 5 o'clock in the middle of his Let's Play. But it's just so perplexing how gargantuan just the first part of the game is. I mean, it was I think 72 episodes altogether. And I mean, look, back when his Let's Play of Black 2 and White 2 started, I predicted it, best case scenario, it would be the very end of this year when it ends. It's October 5th as of today, so what I just said is still a very, very, very strong possibility. So my point is I'm kind of missing Chuck Conroy a little bit. I know he's coming back soon. I suspect he'd probably take until maybe November when he comes back. Hopefully sooner, but considering what he just did, I would take a couple weeks off too, I'm not gonna lie. So, yeah, Mr. Chuck Conroy, that's my low. My high is saw the Masked Singer last night. It was awesome. And the ending was hilarious for me. In a good way, of course. And my act of kindness was... I did a few things for my mom and my grandma yesterday. I also took in the garbage, emptied the dehumidifier. I did some things. So, happy Thursday, everyone. I got on top of the Masked Singer. And as I mentioned before, every song that was played on the Masked Singer last night was from a previous Super Bowl. That's why it was NFL night. So, first of all, shout out to Le'Veon Bell for performing I Got a Feeling by the Black Eyed Peas as the guest performance. That was awesome. As well as he presented one of the clues, which is really cool. So the Cabinet of Treasure by Bruno Mars from Super Bowl... Unfortunately, I'm not the greatest with Roman numerals, excuse me. Super Bowl XLVII. So I know III is a 3. I know that. Maybe... Hold on, I'm going to see if I can find a Roman numeral thing. Hold on. Roman numerals. Okay. Roman numeral converter. Okay. So XLVII. So XLVII that was Super Bowl 47. So Treasure Brumar Super Bowl 47. Then that was the Couch ones. And the Diver did I Ain't Worried by One Republic from Super Bowl XLVII, which should be 46. Hold on. XLVII 46? Is that Super Bowl 46? Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. I typed that wrong. Okay, so Treasure by Bruno Mars and One Republic, that's the song counted. That was 48. What the Diver did, I Ain't Worried. I Ain't Worried from One Republic. That was Super Bowl 47. My apologies, okay. So the Gazelle did The One That Got Away by Katy Perry, which was Super Bowl XLIX, is it? XLIX, okay. IX. And 49, okay. Wait, it's not going to be 50 and 51, is it, the next two? I think it just might be, hold on. No, 50 is its own individual number, isn't it? Let's see, the S'more did Moves Like Jagger from Maroon 5. LIII. 53, okay. Okay, so there was that Moves Like Jagger from Maroon 5, Super Bowl 53. And the Pickle, who was the wild card, I'll get to the Pickle in a second, did Pinball Wizard by The Who, by XLIV. XLIV, which should be Super Bowl 44. Okay, got it. So the Super Bowls that were represented were 47, or 48, 47, 49, 53, and 44. Okay, so thank God for the internet for Roman numeral translations. It also reminds me, I have an NFL pick to make. It's the Bears and the Commanders. So I'll do pick the Commanders because the Bears are doing absolutely terrible. Anyway, all the performances were amazing. I mean, listen, they brought back the wild card. Yeah, the Pickle was a wild card. I'm like, they brought back the wild card mechanic of this show. Okay. I mean, it's a twist, I'll say that much. And I loved everyone's reactions to the Pickle. Because Jenny McCarthy, who also was wearing a Bears jersey, because it's NFL night. Yeah, I forgot to say, it was also NFL night because, like, you had special guests from Le'Veon Bell, Antonio Gibson, and Deshaun Jackson that were giving out, like, clues and stuff like that. And the judges were all wearing, not Antonio Gibson, Antonio Gates. It was Antonio Gates, excuse me. Because, but the judges were all wearing jerseys too. And Robin Thicke was wearing a Chargers jersey, as Antonio Gates. Jay McCarthy Wahlberg, surprisingly wearing a Bears jersey. I would have thought she would have worn a Patriots jersey because of her husband, but no. Apparently she's a Bears fan. Ken was wearing a Rams jersey. And Nicole Scherzinger, okay, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm pretty sure it was a Cowboys jersey, but the Indianapolis Colts have a similar color scheme, so I don't really know. But everything was great. All the song choices, Treasure, I Ain't Worried, The One That Got Away, Moves Like Jagger, Pinball Wizard, they were all great songs. Everyone did an amazing job. I'll tell you what though, normally when Ken steals the show for a lot of people on the show, including me, it's because his guesses are so wild and crazy and out there that, like, you know, they're absurd. But so far this season, like, his guesses have some legitimate validity to them. I mean, also, like, at the end of the day, people like Ken Jeong and, like, comedians, you know, yeah, they're funny, but they also know a thing or two about, you know, feelings and, you know, emotion. So whenever you see Ken Jeong be moved by a performance, specifically by Giselle's performance, like, you know, it warms your heart a little bit. So that was awesome. Honestly, I think Giselle might have had the best performance of the night. I really think so. I mean, Pickle might have, like, the best costume probably ever, but Giselle, yeah, I think, right, like, if they're going back to the whole group A, B, and C mechanic that the show used to do, I would say Giselle is, like, the one to beat in the group. I really think so. Or maybe they're kind of combining the wild card aspect with what... Well, actually, that wouldn't make any sense. You would still need groups. I don't know what they're doing. Actually, let me move this out of the way. Sometimes I can't see if the keyboard is, you know, in the middle of the screen right there sometimes. But at the end of the day, one of the contestants, as Nick Cannon put it, couldn't make the roster for next week. So it was the diver. And remember how I mentioned how Ken has been, like, really good in terms of picking a lot of really valid guest choices? And how great it was that he was right last week? He was right again last night, too. I'm not kidding. He got Tom Sandoval from Vanderpump Rules. Like, and what was even funnier is that Jenny McCarthy actually went with him on that guest. So, I think, I mean, it's a little early to call season 10, as funny as it would be to do. But I'm going to see if Ken gets at least one more right this season. Like, listen, it's rare that any judge gets, like, their first guess be absolutely correct. Ken's done that twice in a row. If he does it a third time, then I'll totally buy into season 10. But if not, no harm, no foul. It's still fun, though. Honestly, every once in a while, I mean, it didn't happen last night, but every once in a while when a contestant gets unmasked, they always talk about how the masked singer, like, brings people together. And that's just awesome. It just is. And in a lot of ways, it validates an idiot like me making videos like this. Because, you know, it definitely shows that I'm doing something right. I mean, it shows that I'm watching good quality programming. I'm thinking of Chris Hardwick back in at midnight when every once in a while he'd be like, "This is a family program." Okay. But on a serious note, like, needless to say, like, 2 episodes in, well, technically 3 if you want to include, actually no, it's only 2. The season 10 kickoff was really more of more of an opener, I guess, and only Demi Lovato got masked, and she was good, so no worries there. So next week is 2000s night. Well, I can definitely tell you that the 2000s were a time I most definitely grew up in. That was the second half of 4th grade, all the way up to my sophomore year in college. Or the first half of my sophomore year of college. So I definitely know a thing or two. Although, if you think remember, I repeated my senior year at Trinity Pauling, so theoretically it really should be like halfway through my junior year. But, thanks to Trinity Pauling, whatever. It actually does. I mean, okay, one last topic, and then I'll sign off for the day. Like, back when I was applying for Trinity Pauling, obviously, if you are not necessarily accepted, but like you're about to be accepted and they really want to get to know you more, you go back up there for like an interview. And it did occur to me that that the thought of repeating my senior year is ridiculous. Because I could potentially miss out on a lot. I can't quite remember what I said in that interview. I mean, listen, whatever I said in that interview, I don't think it really matters. I mean, I'm here now. I think maybe I probably put some urgency into the fact that I had to do this. I don't know. Well, one thing is for sure. Trinity Pauling made me a better person. And I like to believe that, especially this year, I've come pretty far. So, take that what you will. I hope you all like this video. If you did, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very home in this video for all of you guys who watched Jar today. I'm picking the By the way, in case anyone missed it, I'm picking the Commanders to win tonight's game, by the way, over the Bears. So, as I said, very, very humble in this video for all of you guys who watched Jar today. We'll be a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And remember, if you guys want to talk to me, let me know. We're back. Take care and make good choices. 6-0-7 all day, baby.